Tokyo, the capital of Japan, one of the biggest cities in the world. Tokyo's 2020 population is now estimated at 37 million. For the people who live in this megacity, the average dwelling space per person is only 20.2 square meters. Tokyo is a major commuter city. Many people work in the city in the daytime, don't actually live in the city. They commute for a long way each day for work. The average commuting time is 49 minutes. Research indicates that the rates of divorcing will increase 40%, while the commuting time of work more than 45 minutes and longer commuting time increases the people anxious level. This directly leads to the issue of karoshi, which describes overwork death.
The next station is Shibuya. The doors on the left side will open.
The Central Tokyo area is mainly located on the east side that consists of 23 special wards. The area of highest density in Tokyo City area range from 30,000 to 150,000 persons per square kilometers. This directly leads to the issue of lack of land and expensive housing price. My site is located in one of these wards, Shibuya City. Shibuya is one of the most popular and energetic areas in Tokyo. Shibuya Station is a meeting point of 9 railway lines, which makes Shibuya the gate for commuting people to enter the center of Tokyo. The urban texture of the area is multi-layered. It consists of commercial shopping mall, offices, overhead bridges, and human-scale lane. In Japanese anime, Akira, the culture of robotic and aesthetic already appearing. Human and machine are coexisting in the same place. Japan is also the country accept robots the most in the world, and I was inspired by the idea of co-living of human and robot and tried to use this idea to envision a more flexible and efficient housing scheme in the urban area. Human in the background of Industry 4.0 can be regarded as one of the data input in a domestic living environment as well. In nature, swarm intelligence that happens on the behavior of ants indicates a very clear way of finishing a task by many small individuals with very simple rules. Computer models by it simulate the swarm behavior in a digital environment by applying 3 rules: separation, alignment, and cohesion. The change of parameter in one of these 3 rules can affect the route of each agent goes. These are simulations of swarm agents follow a preset curve with different parameters of these 3 rules. In my project, I'm going to use the strategy of applying the group behavior of many small robots to create a transient lining that people can live in. The small robots were using a shape-shifting material that can change from hard to soft and soft to hard by using the temperature difference. The wheels at the bottom will drive the robot going forward and backward along the tube that the robot printed out. These are close look of the robot print and deep print of the extrusions. Responding to the site of Shibuya Station, the building set the main structure support and the connecting point of circulation at the 3 exists of the station. The design of the Phygital housing will separate into 2 parts: the long-term shell that will hold the people and activities happening on it permanently, and the mobile living pods that can change its location and function. Occupants are able to pre-book and space in advance to let the swarm robots to print out the living unit and the interior layout, including furniture in the book space. Instead of buying or renting the physical estate and flats, occupants will buy or rent the property digitally, and then the occupants will not own a particular land in physical world. They will own the capability to use the robot to print out a certain area of living spaces for them in the shell structures that distributed around the city. And the living pods will be separated into two parts, solid part and printed part. The service function, like toilet and storage of the little robot, will be in the solid part of the living unit. They were delivered to the position through a rail system in the transport channel in the middle, and the living pods will be located on two sides. The wall plane of the living pod will be printed out by using strands in different level of opacity. They act like the window and the shades. When people need more sunlight or fresh air, the small robots will deprint the strands to make openings. The living pods will move inside the building through rail systems. This is a close-up look of the junction of the rail. In order to maximize the efficiency of using the land, the building alters its function to meet people's needs and give more public space back to the citizens. At night, the building timber skeleton will be filled with mobile living units. The whole structure can hold up to 532 living units. When it comes to the daytime, all the living units will go back to the underground storage and retail pods will be sent out. And the retail pods only hold one side of the timber frame to give public space back to the people. The tower part of the building also provides housing space at night. There are 7 timber towers set in the scheme. They can hold 600 individuals to live in at night. It also has different function in the daytime. In the daytime, all the timber frame of the floor will slide down to the bottom, and the solar power panel in the center of the tower will generate power for the building and the city.
14ではなかった